everybody. Happy Thursday to you. I'm Mike Sorg, the video and podcast producer with the SAE CDS series. Maybe a familiar voice if you're listening to our podcast. Hey, new podcast just dropped yesterday, actually. I hope everybody's had a chance to listen to it. We talked to a lot of you students out there about some great stuff about the competition and then getting through the last year and everything. I had a lot of fun with that. But welcome everyone out there in the virtual audience to the Baja SAE Business Presentation Knowledge Event Award Ceremony. And I also want to note it is April 1st. This is a no fool zone. These are this is not an April. We're going to be April Fools free for the most part here in the next half hour, however long it takes us to do our awards here. So first of all, with us, Kaylee Zundel is with us. Kaylee, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Excellent. So, Kaylee, take it away. So you're excited about today's competition announcements?
We are absolutely. It's a lot of hard work the student teams have put together up until this point. So everybody out there, welcome to our virtual audience that is watching this live business presentation award ceremony. As Mike just noted, I am Kaylee Zando. I'm the education program manager for the Collegiate Design Series here at SAE International. And today with me is one of our presentation captains, Jason Wilkinen. And Jason, why don't you go ahead and give a little bit of background about yourself?
Sure. Like many of the volunteers with SAE, I started out as a competitor myself back in 1998, doing when it was still called Mini Baja, and have since then been involved in many competitions. Even getting into hosting our own in Oregon here, and have been involved since the beginning of that since 2004. And so I come with a lot of appreciation for all the hard work that the students are going through right now and have gone through to get up to this point. So I currently am employed at Daimler Trucks North America here in Portland, Oregon, and working in engineering. So that's a little bit about me, and looking forward to presenting the results.
All right. Well, thanks, Jason. So before we get into actually presenting the results, because let's torture these teams a little bit longer. We made them sit with us for half an hour on the mic check prior to this podcast or the virtual ceremony starting. So I just wanted to get a little, I guess, since we have the captive audience, talk a little bit about, why did the presentation captains this year choose to introduce a more targeted concept, moving away from what the original initial business presentation was always about?
Well, we took a lesson learned, I suppose, from the Formula SAE competition. They do have a rotating, I guess, prompt, as we call it, and so we wanted to keep it fresh for the students. We wanted to maybe get away from teams recycling old presentations as well, and present a challenge to the top teams, as well as give a chance to maybe some teams that are that haven't been doing this for a long time, like some of the schools here, and give them an equal footing on blowing us away with their business knowledge.
Okay. So any of the team members here with us today, I guess first question is, were you the team member who also presented either last year or when we actually were on site in 2019? Were you also that same team member? Okay. So any comments, any questions, anything like you thought about it? Like, did you really enjoy this new concept this year that we prompted? Or I guess just, your opportunity to give us some live feedback if you want.
Yeah, I thought that the new concept this year was really engaging. It was really exciting, and it was nice to have a kind of change of pace in the business presentation. So we really enjoyed it, and we think we did well.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Justin, I saw your mic going off.
Yeah, we also thought it was a very cool opportunity to explore a new prompt. We kind of had converged on one path that we'd been using for a couple of years and sort of had figured that out. So it was a really cool opportunity to get to try out something new.
Cool.
Yeah, I think for our team, we were really proud of how we finished last year in the sales presentation, and we were excited that we had finally started to figure it out, like Michigan. And then all of a sudden it was a new business prompt, and we were like, oh no, all of our hard work is kind of out the window now. So it's really exciting that we were still able to make it back at least to the top 3. So that's awesome.
Yeah, that is very awesome. So Jason, to this group and those watching us, what can teams expect moving forward? So when we announced it this year, it was kind of a trial, right? We weren't sure if it was going to work, but it seems like it's both from the judges' side. They really loved it too. It's a difference because a lot of our judges do repeat year after year. So obviously hearing the same similar type of presentation can get a little daunting maybe at times, but they really welcomed the new concept as well. It seems, at least here from the top 3 teams, they welcomed it. So, you know, can you speak on behalf of the rest of the sales captains or business presentation captains, since we are retitling it business presentation captains?
Yeah. Well, I think it's good to explore various prompts, because it's always good to remember who the audience is that you are speaking to, and what is going to be. It challenges the students to think about what is going to be important for the audience, and to really question, you know, is this relevant? So as far as next year, I'm not sure if we're going to repeat the same thing. Sorry, I'm having some issues with my computer there. We haven't really talked about next year, but I imagine something similar, maybe to Formula SAE, where we might get in a rotation. SAE Oregon has really tried to kind of standardize, I suppose, the business presentation judging aspect, and trying to really make it relevant for the students. And so I hope everyone appreciates that. We really don't want to see this part of the competition go away. And so that's why we have here in SAE Oregon stepped up with the help of our local company, you know, sponsorships, and SAE International to really foster that part of the learning experience for the students.
Yeah, I think you bring up a great point. So very similar to how Honda had stepped up many years ago with the national tech inspectors, Polaris with the design. The Baja SAE Oregon group has really kind of stepped up to provide that additional consistency across the event, no matter where the venue is that year. So I think that definitely helps. So I think for everyone out there listening to us, obviously you can expect a continuation of this targeted concept. So don't know what the concept will be next year yet, but we'll be working on that, and will be announced obviously before registration opens for the 2022 season. But I guess with that, probably have made these students wait long enough. So let's get on to recognizing our top 3 teams for the day. And with that, Jason, I'm going to go ahead and let you kick us off. And just to throw out there that all 3 of these teams will be receiving a monetary award. So Jamie, who's on this with us today, will be reaching out to you. Take it away, Jason.
All right. So I guess one more comment before before we get going, that keep in mind that the students, a lot of the students did very, very well with the presentations, and with the scoring is very much a challenge for us, and we take it very seriously. Oftentimes, just to keep in mind for the students that are not represented here today, there are fractions of a point sometimes separating the teams. So, but we have to decide winners and we want to recognize those teams that really rose to the top. So with that, our third place finisher is University of Oklahoma. Congratulations. Yay.
Woo!
Yay.
Would you like to speak at all, Advika?
Yeah. So I wanted to thank you guys, first of all, for putting on an awesome virtual competition so far and for this awesome opportunity. And also wanted to share a quick team anecdote. So our team started 11 years ago now. And 5 years ago, when we presented at the sales presentation, the judges asked us if it was our first year as a team. So we've come a long way since then, and we're really proud of how far we've come. And that's in thanks a large part to the rest of the members of the business team presentation. So Brendan Chenoweth, Ben Basin, Jake McAllister, Adam Goldberg, and Chris Billings, as well as the work that Ryan Kresman has done in the past for our sales presentation. Also our faculty advisor, Dr. Chris Dalton, the Gallagher College of Engineering at OU, and all of our sponsors. None of this would have happened without them. So just wanted to give them a quick thank you. And I think that's all I have for you guys. Thank you again.
Well, congratulations to you guys.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. Moving on. Second place. Checking my notes here. Want to get it right. We have Case Western. Congratulations, Wyatt.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, this has been a wild year for all of us. We're super excited to be able to compete. So we're really happy that SAE has been able to put on this virtual competition at the scale that it has been. We really enjoy competing, and we're really happy with our second place finish. This is actually our 20th year in Baja SAE, so we're very proud of that. And with that, I'd like to say a huge thanks to Leland France and Jamie Berman for helping me out with the sales presentation. They were really critical in getting this done and getting it through to the final round. So we're really happy with that. As well as thanks to our faculty advisor, Dr. Richard Bachman, for always being there for us, as well as all our sponsors, because nothing happens without them. And yeah, I'd just like to say congratulations to all the other teams. Congratulations to Michigan. And we're coming for you guys in the spring. So we'll be back in the shop. Thank you.
Awesome.
Congratulations, you guys.
Yes, and no surprise, we have University of Michigan here, first place finisher. Congratulations, and well deserved from what I hear.
Yes, and we do have a video for Michigan as well in celebration. So let's take a look at that right now.
Hi, I'm Justin, here with Mariana, Jacob, and Reed from Michigan Baja Racing. We'd like to thank SAE for allowing us to compete this year and explore a new prompt. Building a race series brought many new challenges and allowed us to explore business strategies and ideas that we'd never considered before. We'd also like to thank our sponsors for supporting us throughout this unprecedented season. We're super excited to be here today to accept this award from SAE and hope to see all of you in Kentucky. Go Blue! Go Blue!
Thank you so much for submitting that. Justin, you have a few words to add to it?
Yeah, just a couple words. I'm super proud of the team this year. We kind of had to do a rebuild with some seniors graduating. So we got some new people, some new blood into it, and it's been a great time working with all of them. So just shouting out the team. So Mariana, Reed, Jacob, Diana, and Julian, all of you have been super helpful this year and have done a really great job making this presentation what it is. Also, I'd like to thank all of our sponsors who've helped us this year, and really excited to get to compete in person this spring and then see you all next year.
Well, congratulations to you guys. Well,
yes, congratulations.
Right. Well, like as I said, Jamie will be reaching out to the three of you to proceed with the monetary award. So congratulations to all of you. Before I close this out, Jason, do you want to add any words before that?
No, I'm excited to get back in to the competitions in person as well. I hope to see everyone at Kentucky and Louisville this year. So
Yes, yes.
good luck.
Yes. So to the three of you on the call with us today, as well as everyone who's watching, first, just thank you for not only sticking with us with SAE this year, but kind of working through all the ups and downs with us. It has not been the easiest years to plan and organize competitions. But I think definitely with the use of the Pathable website that we're using for all the virtual events, I think that has obviously added to a much better experience for all involved. And so congratulations to all of you, both the winners today and just teams in general for continuing to push through this year. It's a really, it's a tribute to you all, you know, because industry is doing the same thing. We're all, you know, working through this whole pandemic thing, and it's not been easy. So whatever, you know, aids us, makes us stronger, right? So with that, just a reminder, final results will be posted here shortly after we conclude the awards broadcast. We will post that online in the 2021 CDS competition series on bajasae.net. And slowly but surely, we will also get all the judge feedback that we received today. We will start getting that posted back online in your document submission area where you put your business presentation submission. So we will just comment back and post those document feedbacks for you there. With that, thank you. And for those who are lucky enough to be able to continue with us into the spring at Arizona and Louisville, we look forward to seeing you on site. Safe travels. And for everyone else, we look forward to getting back to a normal competition season in 2022. And with that, Mike, any closing words from your end?
No, I think as always, just a reminder, if you haven't already or you got a new phone or whatever the case, make sure that Baja SAE app is on there, and keep an eye out and subscribe wherever you do your podcasting for Shop Talk, the Baja SAE podcast. There's definitely a new episode's gone up this week, and I believe there's a bit of new content that will be coming up here leading into the actual physical events as well. So with that, thank you everybody for joining us. Thank you to students for being a part of this, and congratulations to everybody. Congratulations to everybody that's participated. This is fantastic to see this, and great to see everybody adapting to the new rule sets and everything as well. So until next time, we'll see you guys at competition, and be safe out there.